Hello vinyl community, this is Randy, back today with another video. I have picked up some records in the last part of November here and the first part of December that I'm going to show you today. Some of these came in the mail and some of them I picked up at record stores. So I finally received this box set, Bob Dylan Traveling Through. Bootleg Series Volume 15, 67 to 69. This is a 3-record set. This came out a little while ago. I've seen a couple people show it already. I got a shipping notice on this in mid-November or something, and then a week or so later I had to contact the BobDylan.com, and the first one got lost. So then they shipped me another one, so I was glad to get it. It's a 3-record box set for Bob Dylan's recordings in Nashville in 1969, and when he was recording John Wesley Harding and Nashville Skyline. He also was on the Johnny Cash TV show during that time. So it comes with this book, which is actually pretty extensive. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. Here's a cool picture of the Ryman where the Grand Ole Opry used to be, and I can tell you it still looks just like that. That's Fifth Avenue. They've changed it. This used to be the main entrance. As you can see, the sidewalk there is just very narrow. There was hardly anywhere for anybody to go. They've changed it now so that the entrance is on the completely other side, and it looks quite different. So I'll show you a couple of these pictures. This really focuses on very much on his work with Johnny Cash. So there's some outtakes from his albums, but there's also a lot of stuff with him working with Johnny Cash. You can hear them talking to each other and laughing and talking in the studio. So it's really good. I've only listened to it a couple times so far. Yeah, this is much more country oriented than most music that I listen to, but I have been enjoying this, and I'm gonna listen to it some more. Here's the original album cover for Nashville Skyline. Here is the one that they put. Well, it's not Nashville Skyline. This is the outtakes that are on this record, but as you can see, it's just a slightly different picture. There was actually the Nashville Skyline there, which looks very different now. So yeah, so it's a 3-record set. Each one of the records has a cool sleeve. So yeah, I'm going to listen to this some more. Like I said, I haven't listened to it much. It's a big change of pace for me. It sort of goes along with Ian and Sylvia, sort of this country thing that, maybe I'll be able to learn how to enjoy that. I received the day after I posted my Record Store Day video, I received a comment on that video from Vintage Audiophile, Brian, and he sent me a link. He told me that this Black Friday Record Store Day Miles Davis Early Minor was available from an eBay seller. So I clicked on that, and the guy still had 2 left, so I got one. This only took a couple days to get here. Extensive liner notes here. It turns out this music was released previously on a Mosaic box set, and these notes are from that Mosaic box set. These are very detailed notes. Yeah, I mean, the guy really goes into detail about like what happens in the different parts of the songs, and then what keys they're playing in, even. So, but this is a really good record. I've listened to this several times, and I'm not sure why it wasn't released before. It sounds to me like a completed album and would fit right in there with In a Silent Way. Yeah, maybe. Well, I have no idea why they wouldn't have released it. That is on a Columbia 2i. I received yesterday another comment on my Black Friday Record Store Day from Gary Brown, and he told me that this Canned Heat record is not a picture disc. And now that I've gotten it, I went back to Luna yesterday, and they had some left, and so I picked it up, and I told the people at Luna, that's not a picture. They still thought it was a picture disc themselves. They had it listed on their eBay account as a picture disc. but it's not. It's on white vinyl. And yeah, it's cool. Labels, Canned Heat. So this sounds really good. The day after, I posted or Sunday last week, Bobby Gass posted a Canned Heat Christmas song. I'm not sure which one it was that he posted though, but I think it probably was one of the ones from here that made me really want to get it. So I did go back and get it. So thanks very much, Gary, for letting me know about that. I mean, now that I look at it, I don't really know why I even thought it was a picture disc. Here's the track listing though, and I have played this. It's really good. This is going to be one of my favorite Christmas albums. This is really good. You know, Canned Heat Boogie Christmas album. If you look at this cover, it looks like the top of a tin can. I guess that looks like the bottom of the tin can. Some Christmas ornaments on it. Yeah, I was glad to get that one. Went to Grimey's earlier this week and picked up this William Shatner Christmas record. This came out last year, but I'd never heard of it. 2018 is what it says, but I'd never heard anything about it. But I got it this year, and this is really cool. He has guest artists on every song, so I won't read all the guest artists for you, but if you could read them yourself there. Starts out with Henry Rollins, and the two of them, I mean, neither one of them are really singers, so, you know, Jingle Bells is kind of unusual, but, yeah, this is really good. I mean, very entertaining. I mean, it's a great party-type Christmas record, so, yeah, William Shatner. Just glad to get that one. That is on red vinyl. Kind of a label. Shatner Claus. Shatner Claus, I guess, is the name of that record. So, yeah. William Shatner. I also, while I was there at Grimey's, I got this Los Straitjackets Complete Christmas Songbook. This is a 2-record set. This also came out in 2018. But I didn't get it in 2018. I just got it this year. So, yeah, 2-record set. They are just doing Christmas standards on here, the ones, you know, that you would expect to hear. It turns out, I guess, a lot of these were released previously on EPs, or maybe these were even full-length albums, I'm not sure. It tells up here the ones they were released on this. So, yeah, this is a 2-record set, but there's no gatefold for it, and it comes on these, it's on Yep Rock Records, and all the labels are different colors. There's blue and red, and there's another record here, which is sort of mustard yellow, I guess, and green. So, yeah, Los Straitjackets, surf rock band, so surf rock Christmas. I was really happy to get that one. This is not a new record, but this is one that I already had. Ventures Christmas album, so I can listen to a lot of surf rock Christmas now if I choose to. This is on Dalton Records. I like the way it shows all the, not all of them, but a selection of the Ventures records down there. This is just on Liberty label. Local Bandography has already suggested a couple of records to me this year, and a video that he showed recently, he had really high, Dave at Local Bandography had really high praise for this Fly or Die 2. I think that Fly or Die might be the name of the band. Jamie Branch, I think this is her record, and the name of the record is Bird Dogs of Paradise. So, really cool cover. Yeah, Dave had really high praise for this record. This is a 2019 release from this label, International Anthem Recording Company. Comes with this Obi strip out of Chicago. Fiery Influent Frontline Dispatch on Dystopian Americana folds distorted forms of folk, jazz, and punk into outer space dub and alien disco. So, I mean, that's a good description for it. This is really different from anything else. It's very upbeat. It's fun to listen to. I really like it. It falls into the jazz category. I was going to play this for background music, but it's just kind of unusual, and I don't think it would come across well just hearing parts of it. But if you can turn it up and really hear it, Sounds fantastic. Here is, this is why I say the band maybe it's called Fly or Die, because it's Fly or Die, and then it lists the band members there, and then there are special guests for this record. So, yeah, thanks very much, Dave, for recommending this. I've only listened to it a couple times so far, but it really sounds good. It's really pleasant. It's kind of avant-garde, but it's not hard to listen to at all. Very enjoyable to listen to. There are words on this. There is singing, and they're printed here. And I can tell you, the words are, very outspoken. Might be somewhat controversial for some people, but yeah, I've really been enjoying this one so far. I think there was a Fly or Die 1, I think, so I might maybe look for that. It also comes in this really cool inner sleeve, and the labels are really cool. These are like birds with horns. Unusual. So yeah, Jamie Brand. She plays trumpet. Is Jamie's? I'll show you this cover again. You can see that the birds on the cover, they have horns. It's a really awesome cover, and I'm going to have to look at this for a few more hours before I can fully appreciate it, I think. Local Bandography just a few months ago. This may have been the record he was showing. He was showing an Azar Lawrence record, and he recommended to me in the comments another Azar Lawrence, which was Bridge into the New Age. I got that one. That was great. This was just recently re-released on Jazz Dispensary. So another Azar Lawrence. He is a tenor saxophonist. This was recorded in 1975. Really good cover on this one too. I like this one a lot because it has a lot of trombone on it from Raul de Souza. This is called Spiritual Jazz. Extremely pleasant to listen to. This is not free jazz at all. This is, yeah, spiritual jazz. Very nice. Really like this one. Both of these Azar Lawrence albums I've gotten this year, I really like a lot. So I'll be listening to those quite a bit. This one comes on this. I suppose this looks like the original Prestige label. Yeah. So yeah, Azar Lawrence. Just outstanding. The last record I have to show you is this Mott the Hoople Retrospective, the golden age of rock and roll. I ordered this a while back. Ordered this from Burning Shed Records, which is an English company, I guess, and it just got here earlier this week. It's just released this week. Great gatefold. I love the pictures there. If you want to pause and look at those. Here is the track listing on the back. Mott the Hoople had those great 3 albums in the mid-'70s on Columbia Records, and I have those 3. And this 2-record set basically just condenses those. It just takes out a few of the songs on it that maybe, I guess they didn't think were so good. There are 3 records on here that were not on any of those 3 records, which are Rose, Rest in Peace. Oh gosh, I thought there was another one. Maybe there are just 2. Rose and Rest in Peace, I guess, were the 2. But other than that, they're all on the original 3 records, so it's just been reprinted. The inner sleeves are really cool because these basically look like the original album cover. So you get the album cover there with story of Mott the Hoople here and the track listing, and then the other inner sleeve shows the Mott album cover on one side and the Hoople album cover on the other side. And I was just going to show you. So I have these 3 originals. So the so the Mott the Hoople, that one is exactly the same. This is a well-worn record cover. I've had this since 1977. So yeah, it's definitely worn. So you don't get the back cover, but you just get the front cover. A nice new copy of that. And then I think this was the British cover of Mott. The American cover was completely different. So Yeah, Mott the Hoople is American, in case you're interested, to refresh your memory here if you've seen it before. Words on the inside, and then tell us about it on the back, and then of course the original Mott the Hoople. So I was really glad to get these. It sounds really good. Actually, my original records really still sound just fine, but yeah, I wanted to get the new ones, so I did. Sounds great. So that's it. Yeah, these records I've gotten mostly since Record Store Day, and so I've got a lot of listening to do here, which is great. I'll be doing a lot of listening throughout the holidays, so let me know what you think about these records. Have you heard any of them? Do you want to hear any of them? Or, you know, I hope everybody is having a happy holiday season so far, and thanks very much for watching.